Hi, I'm John Heinlein. I want to show you a fantastic machine. This is White's V3i, their Spectrum V3i. One fantastic machine. It's the top of their line and it'll do everything. No knobs. Everything's electronic. So let me show you how it works. Okay, let's say you're ready to go hunting. All you do is turn it on by pushing the button right here. You can put your name, phone number, and everything right across here, so if it's ever lost, whoever finds it knows exactly how to get it. Now to start hunting, you pull the trigger that's back here, and it automatically goes in and you're ready to hunt. I'm in the coin mode here, so this is ready to set to hunt coins. What's neat about this machine is you really don't have to know anything about it. It's the top of their line and it's really a turn on and go machine. If you look at the machine, go up here to programs, tell it to enter. Here's all the programs. It has about 9 different programs. Coin and jewelry, just coin, salt beach, relics, prospecting, deep silver. The deep silver actually will go about 4 inches deeper than normal just using the deep silver. The deep trash, high trash is really good because if you go to a park with lots of stuff in it, you can discriminate out a lot of it. If you want to go for meteorites, this is a high professional one. You can mix it and change it and do everything you can in these last 2 that you want to. You can set it up however you want. And of course, if you want to go down here where it says common, you can set your own program in however you want it. So for you guys that are really professionals and want to make sure it does this or that, you can make your own program. And all you have to do is go down to it. And the way you change it is you just push your button, goes down to wherever you want it, and then you push the button and it goes there. Now, if you look at it, and there's a check mark on it, that means that that program is set exactly the way White figures is the best way to set it for you. If you make any changes, it goes from a little check mark to that little triangle. So when you see that little triangle, you know something's changed. Well, what I changed in mine, and that's why I have my triangle there, is in my coin and jewelry, I like the background tone to be very, very low. And so I have set that. And because I changed it, there's a triangle instead of that. So you find the one you want, you punch enter, and you're ready to go as soon as you pull your trigger. Now you're ready to hunt. Pull it again. You have 3 different colors in your stuff, and when you go to hit your pinpointer, all 3 of them come out. Now see, this is nice and even, so that means it's reading the same amount on all these. Now I call this my gold color. If you find something that has majority here, it could be gold. The green color down below, that is silver. And if you get the copper, the red one in the center, that's usually copper. So that's kind of the way I look at it. Gold, silver, and copper. So when you hit it, if you hit a trash, something that has a real low number and you think it might be gold, and you go to pinpoint it, and you get this one, the silver one, up high, you know it's not gold. Or vice versa. If you get something up way high, and you pull the trigger, and this one goes out, it's not silver. So it really tells you a lot. Now to get ready to hunt, all you do is start moving it now, and it's starting hunt. It'll find whatever you have down there to find it. It says 91, $1, and that's what I showed it. If you look over here, all the numbers are even. That means that it's reading exactly what it thinks it is. So it thinks it's $1 and it's right. Now here's a quarter. It's 84. It says it's a quarter. All the bars here are nice and even. Here's a penny. See, now the bars are starting to get a little bit different because it doesn't know if it's a penny or maybe a pull tab. It also has something called polar plot, and I'm not going to get into that now because it's really completely different. Now to turn it off, you just push a button there and it goes off. Turn it back on. When it comes on, it tells you that your voltage is here and that it would have your name and everything there. You pull your trigger, and if you start right now, as soon as you pull that trigger, you don't have to ground balance it. It automatically will ground balance as soon as you start moving the coil. If it doesn't ground balance, you pull your trigger in and the enter button at the same time, pump it up and down until everything mellows out, and they'll all be nice and even like that. Now you're ground balanced and ready to go. Now say that you're hunting coin and jewelry and you're picking up a lot of trash that you don't really want to have, so you want to change your program real quick. You can just go over here, push that button. It tells you you're in the coin button. You push it. Now you can change to whatever you want. And then push enter and you're ready to hunt. Pull the trigger and you're ready to go. Twice. Everything else is down here. Your audio tone level. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a little tone there. But you move it. If you want to go into sensitivity, you go into sensitivity. The discriminator mode. Transmit frequency, that's the frequency it's sending out. Ground tracking is the frequency that's coming back in. You have a backlight. You notice it's all lit up and ready to go. And you have a lot of different settings for it. So as you move it through whatever you're going to do, say you get here to sensitivity and you want to go there, you just hit enter and it gives you all your sensitivity here. You can change it by moving it this way or moving it back, or since you're here, it'll go up or down. There's your quarter. There's your dime. The dime and penny shows together. Now that penny is a copper penny that it's reading. It's thinking that it might be a penny. If it was a zinc penny, it would read at a different frequency. That's a zinc penny. See, notice how it says 1 cent, but it's way down here at 55. So let's go back to your nickel. If it tells you it's 19 on this machine, it's a nickel. Could say 20, 21, probably a pull tab. But it also could be nickel. There's your quarter. There's your penny and dime. 6.5 inches away. Kind of neat. For a beginner, this is really super because all you have to do is turn it on and go. For an old timer that really wants to tune this thing in, you can go into it and you can change every little thing down here on the bottom. You can move it back and forth. You can make it exactly what you want it to do. And you can save it, so next time you go to do something, you can do that. What's also neat about this is in the prospecting mode, if you hit something there and you think it's a nugget, you can pull your trigger and it'll tell you how much iron is in that target. So if you think it's a nugget and you pull it and it says 95% iron, you know it's not a nugget. It might be a real nice relic though, so you might want to dig it. Or it may be down around relic and you pull the trigger and it says it's only got about 5% or 10% metal in it. That's probably your nugget. It also has headsets that talks to the machine, so you don't have to be wired to your machine. So you can set it down, pick it up, move it around, and you never have to worry about the headset coil. I think it's a fantastic machine. There's a whole lot more we can go into, but I think for an introduction, this is probably good enough. Let me know what you think. If you want more detail, I'll cover a whole lot of other things on it. Because I noticed here that when I started using this machine, I'm digging about 3 to 4 inches deeper than I did with all my other machines. Okay, let me show you the way that the different bars come up to tell you what's underneath it. I'm going to just use my ring that I have. So here's my ring. You pull on your pinpoint mode, and you can see it shows more silver, less copper, and then less gold. So that gives you an idea of what's there. Okay, here's the quarter now. We're going to check it. I had to change hands so I wouldn't get my silver in there. You notice? Now it shows you a lot of silver. Okay, now let me show you the penny. This has more copper in it, so the center bar, or the red line, should be further out than the others. Okay, now you know that's a penny. The only trouble is the copper pennies, the zinc pennies, are going to show more silver in it. Thanks for watching. Take a look at it. I think it's a fantastic machine. You really need one of these.